the long-awaited showdown here. A matchup of two elite quarterbacks. Might not see a better QB duel all season long. Both guys hoping to use this big stage to display their supremacy. Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we see the number 10 team in the country, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Kick it away to get this game going. And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Tailback has the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that block. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle for showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Both teams sort of sputtering in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
But here it is, opening drive of the game. You're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with the first down to 17.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Looking for 6. Looking for a red zone touchdown throw, but it's incomplete. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Dogs.
This is a nice touchdown and a great play call. Just get this receiver in space and let him make people miss and use his speed to get to the end zone. That's what they did here, and it pays off.
And they tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Bringing pressure. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Oh, it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters in the part of that receiver.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. The Gamecocks will bring their punt team on the field now.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Takes the handoff. It's Morrison. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be first and goal.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Looks like he's going to run it. Finds room at the 30. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Well, this is one of the dangers of playing man-to-man coverage against a quarterback like this. Yeah, they cover everybody down, but without a spy on this quarterback, good job of him recognizing this running lane, just taking off. And with everybody with their backs to the quarterback, he picks up big yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. Well, now it's third down.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Grab near the sticks. It's little. And gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
They keep him off balance with a run. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Second down, we're going to throw it. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, that one's picked off. Could take it all the way. Inside the 30. At the 10 now. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, Georgia.
Just a tough spot to be as a quarterback. He feels the pressure. He wants to get rid of the ball. You can see what can happen when the pressure gets to that quarterback right in his face. The ball is up in the air. The defense is able to come down with it, not only for an interception, but they get a touchdown themselves.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. The player is down injured after that last play. He'll take a timeout before they check him out. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now for the 25. On first down, it's play action. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
The throw complete to the running back underneath. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, I love the running back angle route. Makes it an easy throw and an easy read for the quarterback, and you get the ball in the hands of a dangerous playmaker.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep down the left side. Hauls it in outside the 10 and still running. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Well, the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
And the Gamecocks looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And they get set now to try the PAT. Point after is good. They're down 14 now, 21-7.
That makes the score Georgia 21.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Set to kick off.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Morrison. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Picks up some blocks. Can he make it? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown.
Chris, this is just complete effort by this special teams unit. Every single player true to their assignment, start to finish, end zone to end zone. What a play.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with PAT. And the extra point makes it a 28-7 game. Team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. Gives it to the back. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Can't hold on. Defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. That's a design quarterback keeper. Crosses the 45. Breaks loose at the 40. And they're finally able to bring him down. That's a big momentum play to wrap up the first quarter. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. The Dogs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Pulls it in. It's Wang. Goes down after making the grab. That's not going to be enough for a first down.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a 4th down stop. Some hard running there through a tackle. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
And the Bulldogs will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
Chris, I like the call here, going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give you.
The QB throws his third hit of the day. Not a long return, but the important thing, the pick right side of scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29. Now the offense is set up with a short field. Play action here on first down. On the move, looking deep down the right side. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Even though that was incomplete, that was a savvy play by the quarterback to escape the pocket and the pressure to avoid taking the sack there.
He's back to throw again on second down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And he's got it! Touchdown, Dogs!
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Running out of time in the pocket. This time, a completion.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend.
It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40. The offense is set up with excellent field position. Quarterback making some changes at the line. It's a run to the left. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Man, that's his 2nd touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
Point after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. The South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Catch made over the middle. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The Gamecocks hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and some are two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
Caught by the receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Pass complete on a crosser. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down. And the Gamecocks with 1st and 10 here. Back in motion now. Looking to throw it again. The ball is caught. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain in the pitch and catch.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Okay, we've reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. 1st and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, South Carolina.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
14.
Bringing it out. It's Morrison. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
But there you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Morrison. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline waiting for your turn to get another chance.
Grab down the middle. It's Morrison. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. The Dogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. And the ball is picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So second down after the incompletion. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Breaks into the open. Inside the 2. Touchdown, Georgia. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime. It doesn't feel like this thing's already over. Just a first half beat down to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw now on first down. The receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. A completion makes it second and short. Wants to throw it. He'll throw it now. Here's another interception, but we're losing track. He could go. Touchdown, Dogs. The defense produces 6 points.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. They start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Timeout, South Carolina.
So just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now. Off play action, looking to throw. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. The pocket breaking down. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
And he's hit just before the throw. And this pass is on target, caught. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, South Carolina.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And the pass ball is incomplete on the final play of this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Trying it onside to start the third with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite them.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Blitz and a quick sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. Offense looking to throw the ball. The sure hands. It's Dean. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Great accuracy here by the quarterback, hitting his receiver in stride on that slant, and it gave him a chance to pick up some yards after the catch.
First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to make a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from the 34. It's a short completion to the big tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Bulldogs will look to convert here on 4th down. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Caught in the backfield. It's Barber. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a 1st down.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. A pre-snap motion from the offense. Ball handed off. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the 1st down.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the run here. Let's it go. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Still no answer for this offense. And momentum really building now. This one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
And the extra point was up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Play fake, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. It's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. That completion makes it second and medium. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, here we are in the second half, and this run defense is living up to their billing as a top 10 run defense. This running back can't get anything going and is still yet to break 20 yards on the ground for the game.
Designed quarterback run. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Fourth down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. On fourth down, a short toss to the running back. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Boy, what a great job here by the quarterback, working through his progressions and staying patient. He didn't panic. He didn't get out of there. He knew that his back, if he could get the ball in his hands, had a chance to pick up the first down. That's exactly what he's able to do.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
Getting set. Here's second down. Receiver in motion now. Looking to throw yet again. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Out of the gun now on third down. A deep shot to the right. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Little. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. The Gamecocks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
QB keeper all the way. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up fourth down and short. The Gamecocks will look to convert here on fourth down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Trying for a fourth down completion. This will go incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Defense is coming after him. A deep shot to the left side. He makes the grab at the 30 and still going. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position down to the 24. After the massive play, it's first down just outside the red zone now. He'll hand it off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They bring him down at the 5. Solid game, though, in the completion. So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a first and goal. Very efficient so far.
You talk about a memorable game for a wide receiver. This guy continues to show why he's one of the best in the country. Already 3 touchdowns on the day, and now just tacking on more yardage and a first down.
2nd and goal for the offense. He keeps it on the design run. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Georgia.
Great teams put the hammer down when the opportunity presents itself. That's exactly what they did here with this touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And it falls incomplete.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with 2 guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job with it on this play.
And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Let's make some noise. It's 4th down.
And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, South Carolina.
The head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for 4th down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. This should be the last play of the quarter. 1st down, we're going to throw the ball. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Dogs. Too much speed for the defense.
So you talk about a dream performance by this guy. That's his 4th receiving touchdown of this game. We knew he'd have chances to make plays, but I don't think anybody expected 4 touchdowns.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the fourth quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And the deep ball is broken up. What a play by that DB.
Now, trailing by this much in the fourth quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Gamecocks come to the line to run the hurry up. Back to throw again. It's a quick grab. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Short completion there. Second down coming up. And he'll set up to throw. The receiver grabs it. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. That's reeled in. It's Little. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath. Tackle them inbounds and keep that clock moving.
Well, a field goal here does them no good. So the offense stays on the field. They'll go for it.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. How you get the ball to your own offense and work that clock, and you see your victory.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop. So and here comes a deep shot. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And out comes the offense set to take over here. Off the play fake on first down. Looking to scramble. Breaking free at the 35. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
This is why you don't predetermine what to do with the ball as a quarterback. He wants to throw this as he rolls out to his right, but instead he keeps his eyes downfield, recognizes there's nobody open, so instead he decides to become the runner, and he's a real threat when he has the ball in his hands.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
He escapes the pocket. Looking for a receiver deep middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
And this defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, a field goal here does them no good, so the offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Well, a field goal here does them no good, so the offense stays on the field. They'll go for it.
Here we go.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, I thought they had a real chance here to be able to cut into this lead, but the quarterback gives it back to the defense, and the climb just got much steeper as they're running out of time here in the fourth.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Oh, he's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
With a few mistakes we've seen from this quarterback, he has been pretty much flawless this entire game, but this time tries to get a little greedy, and it cost him.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Well, time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Now it's second down here. Looking for a receiver. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Here's the throw deep downfield. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Caught right near the sideline for a big gain. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal.
South Carolina.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. Looking to throw again. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And that's going to be a safety. What just happened? So after the safety, it's now a free kick coming up. They'll punt it away from the 20.
Boy, he does the tough part here, Chris. He comes up with the interception. He just got mixed up on which end zone to run to somehow. And you don't see this very often. This goes from being one of the best plays to the worst plays in a matter of seconds.
Here's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Look out, off and running. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
And the point after is good.
That makes the score.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
23.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action.
Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The defense scoops it up. Touchdown, South Carolina. A huge defensive score.
That's not going to make much of a difference today, but it can be a subtle positive takeaway for a team getting beat down like this. And it demonstrates resilience. You want to see this fight from your team in this kind of situation.
And now the try here for the extra point. And it's good. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Chewing clock with the running game. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Sticking with the running game. He's past the marker and still going. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Empty set now, 5 wide. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. Touchdown, Georgia. Way too much speed on that play.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st down, it's play action. Looking for a late, deep throw. Inside the red zone and still running. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
South Carolina.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
Point after, not great through.
That makes the score.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
37.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. First down, looking to throw the football. Tries to get it to the running back. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Breaks into the clear. Worked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. Well, learn something crazy, Kirk. That should be enough to secure this victory. They came in trying to dodge the upset in this early season showdown, and they passed the test.
Chris, is a great game and a fun way to start the season. And I think the fact that the team that is expected to win wins this football game, they can use that as a confidence builder. And for the team that loses, think about this. Still a long way to go to be able to kind of right the ship and kind of have the season you expect to have.
Quick throw to his receiver. Pulls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Hey, I get the passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Makes the ground. It's Jones. That moves the football to the 27 and a first down. Youngs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Game is clearly wrapped up, but the offense looking to rub it in here in the final minute. Motion now from the tight end. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
So getting nothing on first down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. And this pass is caught. Touchdown, Dogs. This offense cannot be stopped. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. But let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kickoff out of bounds. The ball will be spotted up at the 40-yard line. The offense with 5 receivers now. Empty backfield. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Good as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood the scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. Here comes 3rd and long, trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. He's running out of time here. Receiver makes the grab. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play.
Timeout, Georgia.
Offense choosing to go for it here on 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
He makes the grab. They stop him, but it's a 4th down, and that should be ball game. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. This one falls incomplete, but it looked like the defense jumped off sides.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Any offense loves to call a play on 1st and 5 after that offsides penalty. Here comes a handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. The Dogs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to the end zone. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and